When the narcissist realizes playing you was a bad idea. This video is to spread awareness and to wake a lot of you up, because now is the time for you to do that. Because the truth is, they don't ever think like that. If they're a narcissist, they would never think that playing you or losing you was a bad idea. In their minds, they're always right, and they were the best option for you, but you are far from the best option for them, because they always believe that they can do better. They always think the grass is greener on the other side, and they're always looking for the next shiny new toy, the next bigger, better deal. But keep in mind that we're talking about narcissist players. The key word is a player. We're not talking about someone that you were with for a longer period of time in a relationship. We're talking about more short-term flings. Maybe you only met a few times. These types of people, these types of narcissists, these players, who are not always narcissists, maybe they just have a lot of options. But you need to wake up. And trust me when I tell you that this person does not care about you. And there's nothing you can do about that. Doesn't matter how much you try to get them back, how much you try to show them that you care about them, you love them, how much you try to do for them, that doesn't matter. Because they'll always be looking for something else, something more. And they'll always think that they've got something better than you. So you are wasting your time. They're never going to wake up and think that you were special, or that they made the wrong decision by not being involved with you. They're never going to think like that, because they're not looking at it as though you could improve their lives or make them better. They don't think like that. And I need you to understand that. I need you to be aware of that. Because I know a lot of you, you're just waiting for this person to come back. Many of you, you're just every night sitting with your phone in your hands, waiting for that text, waiting for that phone call. And even if you do get it, it's only because maybe they haven't got any other options that night and they just want to come to you. Maybe they're bored, they're lonely. And then the next day, maybe they'll have someone else and they'll forget about you. And then maybe they'll never come back. But they'll never think that playing you is a bad idea. They're never going to think like that. And I need you to know that. I need you to be aware of that. This is something that you need to know. Something that you need to consider. You will never get them to love you. You will never get them to appreciate you. You will never get them to attach to you. You will attach to them. Yeah, you'll get stuck on them. You might end up falling in love with them and wishing that you could have something more with them, wishing that you could have a relationship, marriage, children, whatever it is that you want from them. Yeah, you may end up wanting that, but they're not going to want that from you. Not unless you try to trap them, but even then they're going to try and escape. They're going to try and leave you. And it is wrong on their part. Of course it is. If they are lying to you, they're manipulating you, and they're making you believe that they want something more when they don't, of course that is wrong. But if they are telling you from the very beginning, and they are making it clear to you that they do not want a relationship or anything more, that is on you. And that's why I'm making this video, because you need to wake up. If this person has made it clear to you that you are not enough for them, you need to stop trying. And I'm telling you this because I'm trying to help you. I don't want you to waste your life. There could be someone out there who is better for you, someone who will care about you. And I need you to know that. You have to accept that some people do not have a heart. Some people are not going to love you the way that you want to be loved. You need to accept that. And by knowing that, it will help you to move on. Just by knowing that they will never think like that. They're not going to think that way. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what job you've got, how much money you make. None of that makes a difference. It doesn't even matter how good you look. They're looking at it like there's always someone else. There's always someone else waiting for me just around the corner. So why do I need you? Is how they think. That's how they think. Because they do have an abundance mindset. They always think there's something else or something more. And they look at it like, you demanded all of this from me, all of this effort. Why do I have to put in the time with you? I can get it easy somewhere else. So what's the point? Is how they think. That's exactly how they're thinking when they're dealing with you. So the only way that you can really get them in your clutches and your grasp is if you do make it very easy for them. But then it becomes like a competition, and someone else will make it even easier for them, somewhere else. And you already know that you cannot compete with that. You already know that, so why are you even wasting your time? It's how you need to think. Because I can tell you that you will never have them in the way that you would like. You will never have them like that. They're never going to be all yours. They're never going to be there for you every day when you need them. They're never going to be there for you. I'm not saying that they'll always be like that. I'm not saying that they will die alone. Just have to accept that some people, they've experienced a lot of things in their lives, so they have unrealistic standards. And one day maybe they will find what they want. It may just be someone that they're manipulating or using, or someone who is narcissistic or a player just like them. Some of them, believe it or not, they do actually calm down a bit as they age. They do get a bit better. I don't want to give you hope. I don't want you to wait around for the rest of your life for this person to change. I really don't want you to do that, because I'm telling you that you do deserve better treatment. You do deserve love. And you know that this person is not ready for that right now. And it's not about who you are or what you can do for them. You should know that that doesn't make a difference by now. So you just need to focus on you. You need to focus on becoming better. Don't even waste your time with these types of people. These narcissists, these players, they're not going to be any good for you. They're not. You need to find someone, and you will feel it. You will know when someone loves you, when someone cares about you, when someone has your best interest in mind. Because with these types of people, it's like their mind is always somewhere else. They're physically present, but it's like they're not really with you. They can't really connect to you and you can't connect to them. And yeah, they come across as very cold, distant, as though you're not really that significant or important to them. And you should want more than that. You should want someone who looks at you like you are their world, like they've never met anyone like you before, like they're ready for you. Because these narcissists, players, no, they're not ready for you. And they may be ready one day, sometime that is possible, but do you really want to wait around for that? Even if you do wait around for it, it may not be what you're expecting it to be. Because you have to accept that many of you have these fantasies in your mind and you're expecting them to reciprocate and play it out. But that's not who they are, and they cannot meet you there. They can't be this person that you want them to be. They can't participate in that. And you may recognize that in your own experience where someone wanted you to do or be something and you couldn't agree to it, you couldn't participate in it. I've been there myself, where people have held me to this expectation and I never agreed to it. I never wanted to be a part of that. And many times we are doing this with these players and narcissists. We're expecting them to be something that they are not, something that they cannot live up to. So again, you need to manage your expectations when you're dealing with them. And you have to accept that there's different types of people in this world. Some people, they are really just a one-night stand, a weekend, a short-term thing, or in some cases just an acquaintance, and they're not meant to be anything more. So you need to stop wanting them to be something more by managing your expectations and accepting them as they actually are, and then walking away and finding what you really want. So yeah, that's it. They never realized that playing you was a bad idea. You need to realize that being around them, getting involved with them, that is a bad idea. You need to take responsibility so that you can walk away. So that's my advice on this topic. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up down below. Helps to support our community. Share your thoughts in the comments. Share the video. Subscribe, and I will talk to you in another one very soon.